And now, our feature presentation.
Are they twins or is one just a reflection?
Forget it, Mick.
What is this?
If I can't find a real man, I would rather die a virgin.
Last chance. I'm gonna count to 3.
It's a tummy fry.
Kill a camera.
Hello, 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 all you beautiful idiots out there, and welcome to another episode of Good Improv Watches, where we watch something stupid, and you watch us watching that stupid thing.
You know, I'd like to bring a shout out as well to all the ugly idiots, because we always pay attention to the beautiful idiots. But you know what, you ugly idiots, thanks for watching also. You know, if you're here, you're ugly and stupid, welcome, because you belong here. You matter, and you know what? We see you at Good Improv.
Well,
we see you.
I mean, we
Well,
don't want to
Dan-
see you, but we do see you.
We can't help it.
Well, Dan and Justin are polarizing our audience, going after the ugly idiots and the beautiful idiots. I'm embracing all of the mid-idiots. The midiots.
That's the mid
Those that
There
are
you go.
right around the center of attractiveness. You know, the fives out there. Welcome one and all.
I'm just picturing the ugly idiots and the beautiful idiots both like protesting each other, and their plan was they're going to get head to head and they're going to have it out, but they both like they're both at the wrong street. They just kind of pass each other because they're too stupid to organize properly.
Or they see a mid-idiot shows up at the protest, and they both look at each other, look at the mid-idiot, and then they
Yeah.
both just start wailing
Yeah,
on
they
the
both just
mid-idiot.
wail on the, yeah, this is our
Yeah.
true enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Common enemy.
Well, speaking of common enemy, we're going to be opposed to the movie that's happening tonight, which is called
Yeah.
Niagara Strip. Now,
Oh, yeah.
I was going to sit here and I was going to say, gentlemen, tonight we're going to watch Niagara Strip, and then boom, chicka, boom, ding, chicka, and then take my clothes off. But I have enough integrity to not make that joke here tonight.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good. But you did describe the joke, so if you wanted to, you could pick.
I described what I would have done were I to
Yeah.
have no integrity. However, I didn't do that.
All right. Well, Niagara Strip. So I know nothing about this movie. I don't know what it's going to be about. The strip, the Niagara Strip, where you can go to the Guinness World Records Museum and the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum and all those fun wax museums on there. That's all I know about the Niagara Strip. That's all I did when I was there. I went into the wax museums,
Okay.
House
I
of Horrors
also-
and stuff like that.
I also know absolutely nothing about this film, but I like to imagine that Niagara Strip is going to be used to describe a very specific type of steak.
The Niagara Strip steak.
Like the New York Strip, but it's a Niagara Strip.
It's one they find in the back alley and fry
The
it
real
up for you
question
there.
is this going to be the Canadian strip of Niagara or the American strip of
So
Niagara?
I've never been to the American side. I don't know. I
Maybe
wonder
there'll
if it's any
be
different.
maybe there'll be a big chase where the guy, runs across the border and the cops have to stop right at the border. They're like,
Yeah.
we don't have jurisdiction over there. in
There's a bridge you
Canada."
can cross, isn't it? It's a bridge you can
Yeah.
cross, I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I've only ever been to the Canadian side. I don't know if the American side, I don't know what it's like. Is it just as tacky? Is it all
never been.
like wax museums and all that weird stuff?
Just as tacky, but like 100% more dangerous, I think is the.
Oh, all right. There you go. Because it's America.
So why don't we get
All
to
right,
where
well, so
we watch these
Yeah.
things?
Yeah,
go.
let's pop a Niagara pill and let her rip.
Niagara. Get an erection, but just so much ejaculate. Like,
a lot
tons
of a lot of stuff comes out.
in a Niagara pill.
Hey, we made it just in time to watch the movie.
All right. Well, yeah, there we go. So there's Niagara Falls. It delivers what it promises.
Yep.
So far.
Niagara Strip. This is gonna be like Vice City North.
Featuring those people. Oh, the Maid of the Mist. It's nice of
You
the
guys-
Americans to give us part of Niagara Falls. And the nice bit, too. They give us the nice bit. Ours is more interesting, I think, our part of it.
The part with the naturally occurring wax museums.
Yes, yeah. Built right out of the rock.
You guys have heard about going over the falls in a barrel, hey?
Yeah.
What do you think
I don't know if
about
that's
that?
ever actually happened, but
Really?
yeah,
Must have.
they must have gotten it from somewhere. Someone must
Go
have
over
done
the
it at
falls
least
in a
once.
steel drum.
I mean, it seems psychotic, but it might work.
Now, there's not a more Canadian name than Jim Makachuk, I wouldn't say.
Wasn't he an Alpha Flight?
Yeah, he might have been.
Oh, whoa! That kid just put a gun to his dad's head.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He threw Oscar the Grouch at him first.
Well, you distract him with the Muppet, then you take the gun. Now, is this the border?
Oh, yeah.
Looks
Okay.
like it.
They're sneaking into
Look at the
Canada. Maybe they're smuggling.
Yeah, the fentanyl is just pouring through here. Look at it.
There you are. There
Yeah,
you
this
go.
is the prime point where it enters the country, is through the Niagara Falls border.
How long have you been out of the country? 3 days.
Paul Shear with hair there.
Did you declare? No, sir.
He sees the gap in his teeth.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Anything to declare? I hate my kids.
Ah, you're
I've
trying to
never
trick me into
driven.
revealing I have a bomb in the back. Oh,
Oh,
tricky.
you almost got me. You almost got me. I've never driven across the border.
You've always just fled?
I've always just run. Yeah, I've always just
It's just a
tunneled
run.
underneath it.
Yeah.
Find a nice secluded spot in the woods and go across that way. No, I've flown into the States. I've never driven to the States. Ah, look at that.
Famous Niagara Gardens.
Yeah, there you go.
It attracts a real hopping crowd here.
So far, it's just a tourism for Niagara Falls, really.
Look at these goths.
Here we go. Here's trouble.
Yeah, some bad news.
Look at that guy. He has a boombox, leather pants.
It doesn't need to be that close
Yeah.
to his ear, I don't think.
No, that's not healthy.
It looks like only one of them has the leather pants. I mean, they're all in black, but only one went for the leather. One's got white pants. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's quite the
Fucking
gang.
the trend.
I mean, I
This
hate
is just
to be...
a rock band on their way to a gig.
Yeah, maybe that's it, hey?
It's just the headstones going with their gig.
I mean, if the gang is meant to be intimidating, it is not looking especially intimidating.
No. What are you talking about? They're wearing black. Look at their hair. They have
And
sunglasses.
sunglasses. Yeah, sunglasses.
They're going to extort the falls for everything it's got.
This is like shot and the music. It's like an episode of The Littlest Hobo.
Yeah, this is Canada's top talent at work here.
Why is it in Canadian productions, even the camera looks cheap?
I don't know.
It's weird. It looks like a CBC thing.
Back.
Yeah.
And it'll be like a pickerel when you pinch his eyes. Alive, but harmless.
Whoa. That man's dangerous.
I'd
And they're
say.
smoking.
Wow.
Yeah, what is it about like made for TV stuff? And this like is it just the way it's shot? Is it because it's shot on like video, or is it
Yeah, maybe that's
instead of
it.
a film?
That's got to be what it is.
That it doesn't have it has that look to it. Like this is TV.
Nick, the kids are really tired. They've seen the falls a million times.
Just for a minute.
No, I don't want to go.
Come on, ice cream for everybody.
Yeah.
Throw you off the falls, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Everybody out, and don't forget to lock up.
Okay, kids.
I'm assuming they're going to run afoul of this gang here real quick.
Look at this dude wearing his sweater like he's Carlton Banks.
Yeah.
That's the car.
Can't park for free at the falls anymore.
Look at the old Dickie D bike.
This guy wasn't waiting for anything at all.
No, now, do you think this is arranged with the dad of the family that he's like, I'm smuggling drugs because I have a family and I can get it passed, and that, yeah, that's totally what it is.
Oh, and the gang is here to get the drugs.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Dad's got to do some work, son. Hold on.
Honey, that's the 5th time you've ran off during this vacation.
You let him get away! You blew it! No, Nick, you blew it.
Whoa.
Why didn't you shoot at your right? You had a gun. Shoot at the guy who's stealing your drugs, not your partner. What's your problem?
Oh, man.
He could have shot that gang any time. At any point, he could have shot somebody from that gang.
This went as badly as possible.
See, honey, I told you we shouldn't have stopped here at the falls.
Meanwhile, in street legal. Is that Hal Johnson?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Cal Hackett.
Got the skinniest tie I've ever seen.
Car's over here.
There's no car. I just wanted to steal your briefcase. These guys are not subtle. Like, they're not, like, blending in. The family was the only one that was blending in.
I just don't understand the mentality of pulling out a gun and then shooting your partner, rather than people who just stole your drugs.
Scoring touchdowns to notice us second stringers warming the bench.
High school football was a long time ago.
12 years?
Well, I think I remember you. You were defensive end.
Right, I played the championship game. We beat Massey and you scored the winning TD. Damn good game.
That was some like very naturally delivered dialogue there.
Everyone says
you scored
TD.
the winning TD.
TD. That's the note he wrote to remember touchdown.
Yeah.
He was shot at close range with a .32 caliber.
Any statement?
No.
He said, ouch.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
How about the car? The only fingerprints were either families or smudged.
Nobody saw anything.
Not with the falls, it's a bit of a distraction.
These guys are the opposite of Riggs and Murtaugh.
That's right. Hope these guys got their own show.
You think the black
after
guy's
this.
going to be the rogue cop, the loose cannon? And this guy's going to be the buy the books 1 days from retirement?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
This is the gateway to our dream.
Not about that tie, just says he's real crazy, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Without anything will be long gone.
Murtaugh Ryan told you to wear a much wider tie when you come into my office.
The worst thing you can do right now is blow your cool. Blow your cool.
Oh yeah, these guys look like they belong here.
Stay calm, get rid of this stuff.
Or maybe they're the toughest of all. They don't have to dress like punks like the rest.
Got that.
Hey, Tony Love. I hear you got some treats?
The best.
I don't know.
Not now, Madeline. Can't you see I'm doing business?
We stole these drugs to sell them, obviously.
Now.
It's like Pepe Le Pew.
What can I do?
Was this movie made by like the high school as an anti-drug thing? Because that's
It must have been, right?
Acted that way.
Hey, you guys know where I can score some drugs around here? From a gang with skunk hair? No? Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot.
You ever shot
God
anybody in the
bless.
stomach? I have.
Guy's too cool for sleeves.
Look at that. Whoa!
Where are they?
Hey, come on now, Larrabee, listen up. Nobody strays me, man. I swear to God, I don't know. I swear to God, Larrabee.
As far as guns go, that's a relatively unintimidating gun as well, right?
I mean, it'll still kill you. That still fires a bullet out of it.
Okay,
but yes,
fine.
It's not.
But if Dirty Harry whipped out like a little tiny pea shooter and said,
Psycho.
I wonder what city this is shot in.
That's it for clues and hard evidence.
I mean, or is it in like Niagara?
I think it might be.
Who's investigating the murder?
Winslow will be helping you. I have to pull a few strings.
Niagara PD.
Maybe that's what the Niagara Strip means. Like, this is the beat the cops walk.
I can see that being a show. You know, better executed than this, but I can see that being a show. But there's a lot of crimes that happen in Niagara.
Your eyes and ears open. Use every contact you've got.
You can keep your mouth shut.
Anything you need, just ask. Don't want you federal guys to think we're hicks down here. Do we?
Well, they're feds.
Feds? So is this on the American side?
Old pal?
Yeah, because they don't look like what you'd think RCMP would be.
No.
They're not on horses.
Get on this case, something big for a change. I'm always writing all the...
Do they still call, because the RCMP are like cross-Canada officers, but could they still refer to them as federal officers because it's a federal jurisdiction? Okay,
Probably,
so they could, you could still call an RCMP a fed. Okay, I've just never heard, like we always just call them Mounties. I've never heard one called a fed before, so...
I call all cops feds, just in case.
Yeah? Just in case.
Yeah.
Have you found the killer yet?
No, not yet. We want to talk to you more about the drugs.
Nick wasn't smuggling.
They sound Canadian, though. That's the only thing. They don't sound like DC
This is
fellas.
all very Canadian.
Special Agent Hackett's in charge.
And what drugs? Didn't they take the drugs?
Yes.
Hello, Calvin.
So what drugs would there have been?
Becky?
Because as far as these are all concerned, this just looked like somebody was trying to steal the guy's car, and the guy ran up to him and he got shot.
Could
right? Like there's no
person on this case.
There was presumably no drugs left,
Suspects.
unless they left a bag in the car.
Forget about it until tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know. But that fella and that lady definitely slept together. There's some history there.
Oh, yeah.
Calvin.
His first name basis, yeah.
Well, that'll lead up nicely to the sex scene that's clearly coming up in a movie like this.
Yeah.
Ah, Home Sweet Home. Piece of shit house in Niagara. Oh no, it's her home.
What now?
Just a couple of questions.
Maybe a quickie. I can ask questions during the quickie if you want.
Do you like that?
Yeah, that's mainly going to be the kind of stuff. Oh, what a wacky picture. They must have had fun. A fun couple.
Nice kids.
Thanks. They're no angels, though.
I don't know where they are right now, but thank you.
She seems
Oh,
awfully
what's this
calm
music?
for a woman whose husband was just blasted to
Yeah,
death.
yeah. She wiped her eyes as if she had just been crying, and that's the only remorse I've seen her show.
That was her
Maybe she
grieving.
planned it all.
It was okay.
We used to talk about you sometimes, too.
Mostly during sex.
Do you really think Nick was smuggling those drugs?
It looks like it.
Yeah, he was.
I would have known about it? Unless you think...
Well, frankly, Becky, you're kind of an idiot.
Say that.
Aren't you?
I think we're messing this up.
Just like high school.
No, like the prosecution of this case, I shouldn't be fraternizing with witnesses like this.
Yeah,
it's highly
yeah, yeah.
inappropriate.
This is going to get this case thrown out for sure.
If you think of anything, I'm staying at the Sheridan.
Room number 511, here's the key, and he just slides it across.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
table.
if you think of anything. I mean,
If you think of
anything. wink.
anything.
Those kids would be good drug smugglers. No one will check those kids.
Yeah.
Tape this drugs to your kids.
They're unnaturally blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, Children of the Corn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Village of the Damned. This is like music they play on a long YouTube video to help you sleep at night.
It's just full hours of like, nothing but, yeah.
Yeah, with just images of like trees waving. Sheridan. Is that how you spell Sheridan in the classic Hotel Sheridan?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. It looked really weird to me. I was wondering if they just couldn't afford to use the real name Sheridan.
This guy just happens to have his high school yearbook with him.
I bring it wherever I go.
Carry mine at all times, Jordan. Or maybe that's just the reading material, the Sheridan. Instead of a Bible, they got a yearbook in the drawer. Whew. You watch movies like this and you go, what was this made for? Who was this? Who was the audience for this? Who thought this will be good? Because the other ones, like the anti-drug movies, and you can see, like, okay, it's just trying to scare you away from drugs.
Right.
I don't think this is scaring it. Like, this is just like a crime, like a crime case, a crime procedural.
Yeah.
Right? But it's just such a boring one. Why, hello.
Okay, here we go. Now we're talking.
Now the movie's getting good.
Hi.
Is Gary around?
Yeah, he's here someplace. Want to rub some oil on me?
We wouldn't want to see you all burned up now, would we?
Naturally.
I mean, wouldn't the oil?
Yeah,
make you
oil does
burn?
the opposite. Oil helps you tan, rather than lotion, which.
That's right.
Trying to quit.
Cop, huh?
Always trying to steal my women. I heard you're in.
That does look very odd when someone comes out and this guy who came to ask a couple questions is rubbing oil on your wife.
And now my whole hand is covered in oil. Thank you very much for that.
Same old Hackett, still trying to save the world, eh?
Just a little piece of it.
So,
Mainly this little piece right here, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh!
I just want a few minutes of your time. Ask a couple of questions.
A few minutes. Time is money, my friend. Come on with me. I want to show you something.
Wait, you have time to show me something, but you don't have time for a couple of questions? Yeah. Focus in on this, and then this one's going to get trapped in a room, and then the littlest hobo is going to have to open the door or go get someone who can help. Okay,
Really
bullshit.
Fat chauffeur.
This is bullshit. He didn't have time for a couple of questions, but he had time to drive him to a secondary location to show him something. He could have asked the questions in the car.
Yeah, do you think they talked it all in the car?
Total silence the whole time.
Sand silence. No questions. I said I didn't have time for them. And then he just looks out the window for the remainder of the trip.
$1 million view, eh? And that's just about what it's going to cost them.
Not really. There's kind of bushes in the way.
We are the yuppies. We buy anything and everything, so long as it's overpriced.
I don't know a lot of rich people my age.
That doesn't sound like a very sound business strategy.
No.
And work like hell to pay off the monthly.
Used to be free to come up here.
Times change.
Diapers change.
I thought you would have learned diplomacy in your job.
What do you know about his death, Gary?
Why did he pick a leaf like it was all intimidating?
Because he's method acting, buddy. You know, that's method. You work with your environment. You do things.
What do you think?
He was having money problems. I tried to give him a hand.
And he came to you.
Yeah.
Any minute now, Gary Busey's going to show up in a helicopter with a rifle.
He lost that too.
He's not part of the movie, but that's just the kind of thing he does.
He was a loser.
Yeah.
Listen, Hackett. Nick's dead. I'm sorry. But it happens. I didn't have anything.
This is like this guy would be played by like the guest star of the series. Like this is an episode of Columbo, and you know how they're always like the murderer is always like a guest star. It's always like a TV personality or somebody. That's what this. But he's nobody. This is nobody. This isn't Columbo.
I don't think Columbo's coming to save us on this one.
This is like a movie, one of those made-for-TV like shows with all of the interesting bits, all of the reasons you're watching just taken out. All right, so this is my YouTube tutorial. We're going to do a smoky eye.
Now, I find I like to really scowl when I put on this makeup.
Really get in the character.
My grandma had that couch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe it's hers?
Did she have that graffiti on the wall of her apartment as well?
Did she have that leather?
Sure did. Yeah.
Did she have that leather skirt?
Yeah, she had it all.
In fact, I'm pretty sure that woman's my grandma. Niagara after dark. Wow.
Yeah, look at how dangerous these streets are.
Yeah. Really great that we saw them put on makeup, leave their apartment, and go out on the street, because we wouldn't have known how they would have gotten on the street otherwise.
I know so much more about their characters now.
Yeah, we couldn't just cut to them walking down the street. We couldn't just cut to this right here, right now. That. We could have cut right to that.
Business.
We didn't need to see any of that stuff.
Everything. You got a rich daddy or something? I can handle it.
We would have been like, well, how did he put on his eye makeup? I don't understand.
Here's a sample. Plenty more where that came from.
But, I mean, not really. You have a very finite amount. You don't have a supplier. Your only supply of drugs is hoping somebody smuggles something in, and then you strangle their buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You stole 4 bags tops from that car.
What'd I tell you? Pay dirt. I'll catch up to you at the club. I think I'm gonna go home.
Do you think that lady that walked by in the background was an extra or just a passerby?
I think it's just some lady. I don't think they would have thought to put extras in. That's just somebody literally just going to lunch or something.
It was so perfectly timed.
These kids are going to get into trouble, and they're going to get arrested and thrown into the system, and then they're going to go to the Neon Rider Ranch. Learn all about, you know, sharing and caring and getting clean while riding horses.
One guy's been doing real police work. This other guy's just been watching trains.
Yeah, good thing we saw that scene. Learned a lot. Learned a lot about what's going on there. Is that guy that's walking away right now, is that the guy who shot the other guy? No, that's the guy who shot the other guy.
That's
no,
the
that's
shooter,
the guy who
right?
shot the other
No,
guy.
that's the cop.
What's up? Got a little.
Oh, that's the cop.
Might be interested in. Let's go.
Take a walk outside. You get on the range and ride. Something precious.
Sure about this? Tips from a reliable source. We've got our informants too, you know, just like the big city cops.
Just like big city cops, we got our informants. We all use the same one because it's a small town.
I'm gonna do it my way. Okay? Your way.
They don't seem concerned about speeding cars.
No, well, that's not their jurisdiction. These are murder detectives.
Looking for a punk.
You have to be more specific.
Well, I guess I'm in the right place, aren't I?
He did that just to set up that joke.
You know, in the old days, a punk was just a piece of garbage you stepped on.
He's really not doing really good at talking tough here.
It still is.
Also, I think he made that up. I don't think punk was ever a term for garbage.
No, I don't think it ever meant that.
Specifically garbage you step on, Jordan, not just garbage.
Right.
If he's here, you better step up right now. And maybe I won't have to bust any heads.
Well, that worked. See how subtle he did that? So they very subtly just got up and ran out.
The least intimidating cop I've ever seen. He really left his girlfriend behind there, eh?
Well,
Yeah,
she's in
he
a
did.
heels and a skirt.
Wait, is he going to hold her hand the whole time now?
Yeah.
Force her to run?
Oh!
Nice.
He knew just how to pull. He just knew just when to pull out of that alley.
Well, one big happy family.
Yeah, hi, Dad.
Well, kids, it looks like you're in serious trouble. You realize that?
Oh, good. They gave the interrogation scene to this guy. Good.
My lawyer. Court-appointed legal counsel will be here soon. Till then, I'm going to ask you some questions.
I know my rights.
Don't answer.
Your rights don't make.
Yeah, don't answer, kids. If you're watching, don't answer.
Heroin,
Wait for a lawyer.
suspicion of murder.
Never speak
Unless
to the
you're a
police.
drug dealer and have committed a crime, in which case, yeah, probably just tell him.
If you got bribe money too, make sure you offer that up real quick.
Yeah.
It isn't like stealing a record album. You could get 20 years just for the drugs alone. You've been trading.
This isn't like stealing a record album.
Tony, I don't know. Maybe.
Just don't let him get to you.
And she's visibly cracking already.
He's almost got her.
If these were wise detectives, they'd separate them to get separate interrogations
you don't
going.
put him in this, because then you could tell the other guy, oh, she already told me everything.
That's right.
$2 mil worth of crack. Why don't we let him loose and find out? Maybe he'll take it someplace.
We'll be right behind him.
Flawless plan.
Mm. That's it. Just be cool. Just be cool. Nothing
Just
wrong.
let him commit the crime. That's the plan.
Oh, follow all subtle, 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 subtle. That's it. No one knows you're here. No one knows you're tailing anybody. That's right. Just nonchalant, just leaning against the building. Not following anyone. Nothing to see here.
Just so happens the guy that was just interrogating you is right behind you.
Yeah, he's just going to the same. He's just going in the same direction. They're both going to the Tim Hortons. Oh, look at that! So subtle. No one would catch on to this at all. Shit!
He very clearly saw him right there.
Yeah. Well, he laughed, so clearly he chuckled. So yeah, he knows the guy's behind him.
And then he disappeared.
Lost him?
Just like that.
Perfect.
Well, to be fair, I'm really bad at tailing people.
This is my first tail, I gotta tell you. I haven't really done this before.
They make it look so easy on the TV shows.
Hey. Don't worry about it. It happens to all of us.
You're just a bad
I mean, not
cop.
us at the federal level, but...
Yeah, not me. I know how to tail someone. Playing by the pool that looks really cold. No one's going to go in there.
Come on on in. I've got some people who are dying to see you.
Look, I can't stay too long.
All work and no play makes Cal a dull secret agent. Besides,
he's a secret agent?
Secret agent? He's a secret agent now?
I thought you were just a cop.
Hey, everyone. Look who's here. So put your illegal drugs away, eh?
Yeah, that guy.
So what are you drinking?
Beer'd be fine.
He said, put your illegal joints away, which implies they have legal joints, too.
Yeah.
Hello.
Huh?
Come on, I'll give you the grand tour.
This rich guy kind of looks like a little bit of an idiot Steve Irwin.
It does a bit. So he said, hey, look who's here, as if everyone should know who this is. So these guys all went to high school together. So they all stayed really close.
Mm-hmm.
So where's Mona?
Visiting her mother for the day. So, how's your case shape?
That dude's standing like right on the edge.
Yeah. His
You just let me know.
his arches are right on there.
You want to
That's how he knew that was his mark. That's why.
a little more lucrative.
That's how you know he's a loose cannon, too. He's right on the edge, Jordan.
Right.
You'll be the.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You'll be the first.
I did a
Looks
play
like
once. I did a play once where they had to run a cord to this this piano because there was lights in the piano. It wasn't a real piano, but they had lights in it. So they had to run a cord to it. They taped the cord on the stage. And every single night, I would step with kind of like the arch of my foot on that where that cord was. And every single night, I jumped a bit because I thought I was getting right on the edge of the stage and going to fall off. Every night, without fail. I never remembered that cord was there until I stepped on it. And then I thought, oh my God, I'm going to fall off the stage. And then I go, oh no, that's just the cord to the piano.
I will try.
So did somebody have to pretend to play the piano during that play?
Yes, I had to pretend to play the piano, and Gabe, my friend Gabe, had to pretend to play. It was Frasier the College Years, a dinner theater show. And so, yeah, two people had to pretend to play the piano.
And did you just get one of these? Just ding, 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 ding.
Well, the audience couldn't see our fingers, right? They could just see us.
Okay, I
like,
see.
So we would like mime.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
So I pretended to play it, singing that that Frasier end credits, toss salad and scramble.
Yes.
I pretended to play that, and then Gabe was playing Niles Crane, and he was pretending to play an Elton John song, I think. So it was Frasier and his brother in college, trying to save the fraternity, like Animal House. Because it was like Frasier mixed with Animal House.
I liked your pretend bagpipe playing. That was my
I was going to say, you play multiple fake instruments, actually.
I played multiple fake instruments. I played piano. I fake played piano. I fake played bagpipes. I fake played a flute once.
Nice.
This guy, he could be in the fake symphony orchestra over here.
I was also in Hamlet, where they were supposed to teach me how to play a tune on a pipe. It was just going to be a recorder, but they never got around to it, so it's a kazoo.
Nice.
That's great.
Hamlet went to a kazoo and played. It wasn't a very good production of Hamlet. It wasn't one of your top tier Hamlets.
Well, at least you kept the kazoo scene intact. That's an important part of it.
Yeah, there you go. As Shakespeare would have wanted. This is the guy he was talking to on the bridge.
Right.
It was this guy.
Is this guy the killer?
I think it was the killer, yeah.
Yeah, this is the killer.
Discount Bill Pullman.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Too hot for CBC.
Ooh, yeah. Let's have sex with the gun. That's actually a pretty small gun. Oh, well, the gun just got wet, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold.
Cold in here.
It's a cold gun is all it is. I mean... Listen, I know you've been with a few guys with 45 Magnums, but this is what I have.
I mean, what's this scene here for? Is this supposed to be titillating? Because they're not going to show anything. You know what I mean? Like, this is clearly a made-for-TV movie.
will it be tonight?
Surprise me.
Surprise you. So, the cuts to her doing like a puppet show. Punching Judy like. Well, I was surprising. I did not see that coming. I gotta tell you that.
He wouldn't leave without me. Why didn't you let me go?
Look, Madeline, you've no priors. I know you're not a criminal, but you're gonna have to cooperate.
I didn't do anything.
The law views accessory to a crime as serious as the act itself.
I didn't know what he was bringing across. I thought it was coke, not the hard stuff.
Tony used you.
Coke's not the hard stuff?
I was gonna say, what is the hard stuff then? I guess heroin, but still.
Super Coke.
Before he was released on bail, his counsel approached me about it.
Man, this was back in the day before they had the super drugs that we've got nowadays, you know?
Yeah.
He'll probably get 2 years probation.
It's not even a two-way mirror. He's just looking through the window and they can clearly see him.
I love the idea of an interrogation room and one is just like somebody's watching from the other side and they can see him the whole time. That's fantastic.
Come on, crack, you little twit.
There's this guy.
His name's Jesus. You might have heard of him.
This guy named Jesus.
You believe her? Yes, if I was a betting man.
And let me tell you, he was a pretty cool dude.
My money, I'd say it's a wild goose chase. There's only one way to find out.
Chase that goose.
I've chased a wild goose before. They're surprisingly easy to catch if you shoot them first.
Yeah, you don't have to do a lot of chasing. They just kind of flump on the ground. I had to cook a goose. I had to cook a wild goose. My father-in-law shot one. He went hunting and he brought a goose back.
Your goose was cooked.
Yeah. And then he said because my mother-in-law said, "Oh, I'm not preparing that. I'm not cooking." Well, and then he said, "Well, I went through a lot of trouble to shoot this," but I'm like, yeah, nobody asked you to bring it back though. That's the thing.
That wasn't really a lot of trouble to shoot. Just like aim and bang, the thing's dead.
Right, he also plucked all. He also had all the.
Oh, he did the
feathers
plucking.
plucked out and stuff.
Okay, that's
but
different.
I mean, he didn't tell her that a goose was coming. It's not like they talked about this first. He was all upset because it's like, well, I went through a lot of trouble to get this. The least you could do is cook it. Like, no. That's like bringing home like another woman and like getting mad that your wife's upset. Like, what? Come on, I went through a lot of trouble to hire this prostitute. The least you could do. So to keep the peace, long story short, I ended up cooking the goose to keep the peace.
I told this prostitute that you were cool. Don't humiliate me here.
Praising me in front of the prostitute. Go ahead, make my day. Shoot him anyway.
This cop is just such a pervy dork.
The second
Yeah.
on the right.
Like Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
Cop's just
See, I
committed
think
suicide.
I think he's crooked. I think the cop is crooked.
I think
Yeah,
you're
the kid was
right.
Clearly lowering his gun, and he's going to be like, no, he was going to shoot me.
Yeah, and like the fake following of the other guy where he was obviously he could be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he grew up the minute he pointed that gun at me.
Yeah, this dude's dirtier than a
he's
$2
crooked.
bill.
They still have $2 bills in the States. Did you know
I think
that?
it's a $3 bill is what you're thinking of.
They have $2 bills. I was in the States. I was in Mexico. And somebody gave me change, and it was like an American change, and it was like a $2 bill in there. And we had to go ask Americans, like, is this a real thing? And they go, yeah, we have those. They're not common, but we have $2 bills.
Talent.
George W. Bush, I believe, is on the $2 bill.
George W.
He lowered his gun and then he aimed it at me. I had no choice. It was him or...
They're going to replace all of those presidents, though, with Trump, but they're going to use Trump from, like, those cards that he released.
Trump
Like,
bucks.
Trump is the cowboy, Trump is, like, the superhero,
Yeah,
Trump is the...
For every
the
denomination
NFTs.
of money.
Yeah. They're going to replace all the bills with the NFT Trump images.
That'd be awesome, man.
That's what they should do. That is what they should do for sure.
Your mistake, and you're suspended. Is that clear?
Just one more. You blast one more innocent civilian and you're suspended, buddy.
You shoot one more high school student in a high school.
So I don't really know who that kid who died was. Who was he?
I was gonna say,
he got the crack.
I know that, but like, what does he have to do with any of this?
I bet because he knew who was involved. He knew some stuff, and I bet that's why the cop took him out.
I see. Okay.
Never been on the street.
He's just did a little bit of crack. I mean, come on.
He's never blown anyone away before. You want to talk about it?
Here in this public place where people can overhear. And these women are like, oh, listen to them. The guys beside us doing the whole, oh, I'm a cop and I just shot somebody. Do you want to talk about it thing?
Hard way.
Like
heard it
we
a
haven't
million
heard that
times.
line a million times. Yeah. Now
I didn't come here for.
it's going to be, hey, my friend just shot someone in the line of duty. He's upset. Can we buy you a drink? No.
So what sign are you?
Get your hands off, jerko.
Oh, nice. Nice talk. What are you, liberated? You, 80s ladies?
The dialogue is just great.
Home.
No, you don't want to spend some time in the drunk tank tonight, do you? Come on, Winslow. No, wait.
Because I'm going to go in there.
You gotta have a little respect for the law. You gotta have respect for the law. Otherwise, there's no...
So his name is Winslow. So he is somehow related to Carl Winslow.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Any cop
Certainly.
named
I mean,
Winslow
that's the
must
only
be related,
possible
yeah.
solution here.
Okay.
They're both cops.
Oh, come on. No.
They have a shared ancestor
It's
somewhere.
in high school and it's not a football game.
Then they cut back to the captain's office. I told you, she spilled a drink on me. That's why I had to blow her
I
away.
just shoot her. Yeah.
You shoot 6 or 7 more hussies and we're gonna have a talk.
This would benefit greatly from the littlest hobo being in this. At least that dog was charismatic.
They should reboot it and make it the biggest hobo.
The biggest hobo, like the giant dog,
Yeah, like
like
one of
Clifford.
them.
Clifford, the big red dog.
Yeah, Burmese mountain dog.
That's not a great picture to have on your wall if you're a cop. Charles Bronson poster.
Yeah, I was going to say, I heart Death Wish.
And like, so he has like Humphrey Bogart in the middle as like Sam Spade, and on either side he has Chuck Bronson and Chuck Norris from like canon picture movies.
And look at this, he's got
film.
islands and stuff here that he's going to, like, it basically may as well say escape plans on it.
Yeah. If you really want to disappear, that's where you go, man. Bermuda.
Bermuda?
Yep.
Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Why Bermuda? Why is that the place?
Well, because there's that triangle.
Oh, right. You just drive into that.
Completely.
Go live out your days with Amelia Earhart.
Is James Dean? Is that James Dean?
Yeah, it's James Dean.
Yeah.
But like a little schoolgirl's version of a poster of James Dean.
Like
why would a cop have that on above his mantle? It's like where you'd have a family portrait from on old. You'd have a picture of James Dean.
Tony?
Tony Baloney. The shitty
nothing
apartments.
out of the ordinary here.
Yeah, it's just a little more ransacked. 5% more.
Hey, little girl. How'd you find out about that shipment, huh?
Please don't hurt me.
Look, where's the stuff?
I don't know. Tony had it in the apartment.
It's not there. I already looked. But now I got you, huh? And that's almost just as good. Huh?
I don't know where it is.
Look, don't play games with...
All right, dude. Don't be a dick. She doesn't know where it is.
Shoot her in the stomach already and get it over with.
Sheraton. All right, I'll give myself 13 charisma. And
18 stamina.
18 stamina.
Can I come in?
Plus 2 battle axe.
Oh, she came for the booty call.
That's right.
Dollar at work.
Left her 2 kids at home alone.
Investigation going.
I always wonder who's looking after. Now that I have a kid, I'm always like, who's looking after the kids?
They're in the
It's
car.
a pain to arrange babysitting. Babysitters are expensive. Like,
You put him in the car, you crack the window a little.
Yeah, people don't give kids enough credit. They can take care of themselves, largely.
I like to think we still are.
I mean, I don't have any children myself, but that's the philosophy I would raise them under were I to have them.
I didn't want this assignment. I was ordered here. You know, I'm the guy that knows the territory.
Yes, you do.
we put the quotes and then finished the quotes before he said the thing he was putting in quotes.
I thought maybe we could talk again sometime.
I thought we could talk again.
I mean, the
come
lamp,
on, Becky.
the lamp on the counter has more charisma than anybody in this scene.
Yes, so far that's the star. Hopefully the movie follows that lamp for the remainder.
Good to have you back, Cal.
Good talk, good talk. But the Niagara Sheraton looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah. I'd stay there. All right, where was I? Oh, yes, my dwarven cleric. Whoa.
Look at that. Cinema.
Totally
Back to the
an
shadows.
Back into the darkness, yes.
They just didn't have the light to light it properly. It's totally an
Yeah,
accident.
that's probably what it actually was.
Like to see the Andy Stevens evidence?
Just hang on.
Sure, I got all day.
Hey, you know a 7-letter word for... Nah, you're not the type. Name?
Hackett. Here's my clearance.
The suspect's name.
Stevens. Andy. The Ellis investigation.
Rush, rush, rush. Everybody's in a rush.
Boy, I'm glad they really are milking this comedic scene for all that it's worth.
Not here. Signed out yesterday.
By who?
By you.
From Special and... Everybody's in a rush.
Yeah, Winslow.
Yeah, they're in a rush. They're murder investigations.
He is all strung out. Losing it, starting to slip.
He's a loose cannon. They're exactly like Riggs and Murtaugh, actually. They're not reversed at all.
Yeah. You're right. He's blasting guys down,
Yeah.
Doing wild stuff. He's
We
got
thought
the
the black guy was
mustache.
going to be the Murtaugh all along.
Yeah.
I'm clean. I needed some evidence. That's all.
And he's even got the Mel Gibson open shirt going on here.
Yes.
What's he got to do with the Stevens kid?
All he needs is the butt across the moonlight walking,
That's
Yeah.
all I
the
need to
sex
see his
scene shot.
ass.
Name.
Out in the moonlight, yeah.
Now this is between us. But I'll go over your head if I have to.
Kiss him.
It'd be easy for him to go over his head because he's taller.
Whoa.
Stare down.
For you? I think you and I should go...
Don't run down the stairs. It's very dangerous.
You might get shot in the head by a guy waiting for you on the next stairs down.
Tie is getting wider.
That means he's getting closer to solving the case.
As he gets more evidence in, the tie gets larger.
It's a meter. It's an evidence-o-meter. On the tough streets of Niagara.
Anything goes.
This is a
This is like a
cardboard sign
real
that says a modeling agency?
No, this looks like a real modeling agency, actually.
Wait a minute, isn't that the lady that crook was having sex with?
It was, yeah, it was.
Hi.
Hi.
Is this a model agency?
Sure. Come on in.
Sure.
You want to do that? Go ahead.
Are you the boss?
Whatever you like.
And I model.
What kind of model would you like today, sir?
She isn't here anymore. She was nice.
Like a 1962 Thunderbird.
There's someone named Larrabee.
He isn't in right now.
And when will he be in?
Maybe I can help you with what you're looking for. We do all kinds of work.
Thanks, I'd rather speak to him myself.
Wink, wink.
You're a car dealer. I can always tell what people do.
Sorry, wrong.
I'm doing meat promotion. I'm the Heinrich's meat girl.
Meat promotion.
I like their meat. Good job.
Is he in some kind of trouble?
Maybe.
We just want to generally raise awareness about meat.
Or two sometimes.
When he gets sent home, the
I model for meat.
Bye, Mr. Hackett.
Uh-oh. Intense music.
Oh, long day work.
Something's gotta happen here.
Shot in the guts.
Good thing we saw that guy go up the whole flight of steps.
Buddy, you can sleep there. Come on, wake up.
Well, maybe I'll let you sleep a little bit longer, eh?
Oh.
Millard's for sale.
Well, it's not every day you get the president of the company on your front lawn.
Personal attention. That's what's made me what I am today.
Mr. Millard.
Thank you.
I oversee every single sale.
Oh, then it's business.
Also a little bit of pleasure.
Pleasure.
This is music that plays every time the two of them are together.
Kids out, Gary. You sure you don't mind?
Anything I can do to help?
Yeah, can you watch my kids while I go have sex with this cop?
I think that's what's happening. He's just leaving this guy to watch the kids.
So what happened with Nick's business?
Oh, he took her to the yacht club for lunch.
Wow.
No big success, but we managed. And then almost overnight, it went under.
Don't imagine there's a lot of yachting you can do because those falls are in the way.
And I know.
Yeah, it's like a half-mile strip of river you can yacht on, just yachting back and forth.
And then you got to really make sure you're going the other way. Because there's a point of no return where you're going over those falls.
I keep forgetting.
But Gary.
Oh, sorry, go, Jared.
I was just gonna say I keep forgetting they're in Niagara because the falls have barely been featured here.
Yeah. Well, Niagara's like spreads out, you know. I've only ever been to the bit by the falls.
We used it for our first trip.
You think they'd want to utilize the falls here a little bit, though?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about the trip.
When you're in Ontario like that, all those towns that you can't tell where one ends and one begins. They all seem to just connect together. You know what I mean? Like all along.
That's right.
So we ended up in the Thousand Islands on the American side and rented a cottage. The kids loved it.
Was he always with you?
Not every second. There was a man there that he used to go fishing with, and every now and then he'd go into town.
That's when he made his contact.
Every now and then, like, around 2 a.m. usually. I didn't think anything of it.
Not when you've seen what I have. I've watched 10-year-old kids pushing heroin.
I guess I haven't.
And
I saw the movie The Thing. That movie was crazy.
You see a different side of people. The bad side.
Nick wasn't bad. Maybe he was desperate, but he wasn't bad.
I'd like to know what made...
I would have liked it if he was bad, every once in a while.
So what's on the other side of Niagara Falls?
What do you mean?
Is it just like a lake?
Yeah, it flows from, I think, is it one Great Lake into another?
It was a big score.
Hold on, I'll check.
Oh, it's Great Lakes. Okay.
I hear you, man. You know how much we're gonna...
I know Superior, Lake Superior.
Vacation pay. We're talking...
But there's no Lake Inferior, which is kind of strange.
Yeah,
All their lakes are inferior.
To Superior.
So it's got to be perfect.
Lake supremacist is what I'm hearing.
Screw up. You receive my meaning? He's a dead man.
I mean, this looks like an SNL sketch.
I could be Crispin Glover.
That's right.
And I could be George Michael.
Crispin Glover and George Michael from that really lost season of SNL.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody liked that one. It was right before Randy Quaid and Robert Downey Jr. This was the cast right before them.
That's right.
Sergeant Winslow, may I help you?
Can I please speak to Mr. Hackett?
He's not in. May I help you?
Well, do you know when he'll be back?
Who is this?
This is Madeline. Madeline Trent. I have to see him. It's really important.
Uh-oh.
Where?
The Punk Club in 1 hour.
I'll bring my gun.
Yay, Sackville! Let's go!
What the fuck?
Let's go! Let's go, Sackville! Let's go! Yay, Sackville!
Throwing some Niagara balls.
I guess.
On the beach.
That guy
Is
had a
that the
beard.
entirety of the cheer squad? Just the two?
I guess.
So come on, Sackville.
They just needed people to be in their movie, so they're just like, hey, can you guys show up and do a cheer? The guy has an M16 now.
Right.
Oh, I bet you that's Winslow.
Oh, he's going to go
Is
and
that
blow all the
really
punks
the best-
away.
Best rifle for sniping? He looks like he's going to be in a sniper position.
Wouldn't be a teenager again for $1 million.
I would. Wouldn't even have to pay me.
You're the prom queen. You got the star quarterback, school president, both fighting over you. You know, I think the star's still in love with you.
Gary's just a good friend. I don't know what I would have done without his help these past few weeks.
Still has all the right moves.
Or the past, several years of marriage.
I mean, Hackett could be solving this investigation instead of hitting on this widow.
Well, hitting on the widow is the most important part of the investigation, Jordan. That's where the meat of the investigation is. Having sex with this widow. That's how he's going to crack this case.
Have the odd regret.
A lot of information is sexually transmitted, you see.
That's right.
By having sex with the wife of the victim, I'm able to transfer the knowledge via my penis.
As well as several STDs.
Hackett.
That's right. The husband who was helping to smuggle drugs while ignoring his kids is the victim. He's the victim.
Right. Well, I mean, he did get shot in the belly, to be fair.
Sometimes.
Speaking of home, maybe we should get going.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He popped
Yeah,
out with
like,
an
why wouldn't he
M16,
just,
took a single shot, and then immediately retreated.
Right. And he didn't even aim. He hip fired.
Was he trying to shoot the cop? Or the woman? Was he shooting at them?
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to get the cop and the woman. Hackett and the woman.
But he couldn't hack it.
Why didn't he
That's
fire
it. Take
more
off that
times?
mask. That's a good idea.
Should have just unloaded the clip.
Yeah. Do the mag dump.
And he should have aimed.
Okay, big shot. Let's see you dance.
He did just hip fire.
So this is that George Michael guy that he was talking to.
Yeah.
Oof, close
Okay,
one.
so Niagara Falls goes out of Lake. Hold on.
Like Erie?
Lake Ontario in No, Lake Erie into Lake Ontario.
Okay.
Oh.
You sure about these people?
Oh, they're good friends. I'll be fine. What's going on?
I must be hitting a nerve. You know, getting too close.
I haven't really seen you do any police work at all.
Think about taking a vacation.
That's why he's hitting a nerve.
Careful.
Everyone's frustrated.
They're like, you should be investigating it. Our crimes aren't good enough. Come on.
Car bomb. Boom.
So this is the first of a trilogy?
Oh, I hope so.
What makes you say that?
Well, that's how they make movies, right? They always say, well, if we get the chance to make the next two.
You gotta prepare it for the franchise. That's true.
Yeah, linger on that table shot. That's what we want.
Linger.
Linger on all the shots. Really take your time with it. Don't rush any of this. This is all good stuff.
Oh, someone's on his bed.
Who is it?
A lady.
It's Becky, I bet. Oh, no.
How'd she get into his room?
Ah, she was smart.
A friend of mine worked here.
She told the guy, oh, meet me at this club. But then she went, okay, I'm going to go to the guy's room because I know that I can't trust that other cop. That's smart.
Right.
They're gonna kill me.
Good for her.
I think you'd be safer out in protective custody.
I won't go.
I can make you.
Then I'll just run away.
You can't stay here with me.
Why not? If you don't tell anyone, I won't.
That's all I need. A minor?
Some girls are married at my age.
I'm not a minor. I'm a street person. Oh, a young person. I get what you mean now.
She doesn't have a pickaxe or a headlamp or...
Her pockets aren't full of gems or coal.
She's not going home from work and singing about it.
But people do say, hi, ho.
I'm not.
Talk to him. You've got a second chance. Take it.
Okay. Good night.
All right, get some sleep.
And tell your partner I'm sorry for splitting.
Splitting?
Well, I called you at your office, but he answered. And then I expected to see you at the punk club, but then he shut up.
Uh-oh, it's all unraveling now for Winslow.
Okay, I'll look after her.
This is before
I'll
cell
look
phones.
after her. Wink.
Who was that?
That was she was her attorney earlier,
Okay.
right? She was in the
right,
interrogation room with her. Right, here's the stuff, all pure.
Yeah. Pure powdered sugar.
The glaze some mini donuts.
You're home early. Sorry, I just needed a little left.
What's wrong with you? I told you to quit. I warned you, didn't
Yeah, because it's that easy. You know, someone just tells you to quit, you can just do it like that.
I told you to quit cocaine. We're doing heroin now.
What's going on?
Keep up with the trends. Cocaine is so last year.
You don't mean that. You know you don't.
Tomorrow, you better start packing.
Okay, I quit. Okay, I promise, I quit.
I'm tired of your promises. I'm going to teach you a lesson you won't forget.
He busts out the blackboard there in the chalk.
This is what heroin does to your brain.
Wow, we went from being in the right to being in the wrong pretty quick there, hey?
Winslow? Why didn't you call me last night about Madeline?
Winslow gets dorkier every time he's on screen.
Call?
Yeah.
Yeah, questioning Mrs. Ellis.
He's not a commanding presence.
He's not even wearing a belt. Look at him.
Really?
And yet he's tucked his shirt in.
Thanks. You don't know what the hell you're doing, and you're gonna get me killed if I don't watch out.
You think so, huh?
Yeah. Just stay out of my way. I don't want you taking any of my calls anymore.
No, you can't.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to Descharmes right now to tell him I want you off this case.
Shoot him, Winslow. It's the only way you know how to get out of the situation.
Tell Hackett if he wants to know who killed Nick Ellis and why, to meet me at the 16th County line in an hour.
She's got a lot of blush on her cheek there.
How come this guy's always there to answer the phone?
That's part of his job description as well. Murder detective / answers phones for the area.
Now, do you think
using the phone like a nightstick, like he's the big boss man there, you know?
Do you think he overheard her and now he's going to kill her or something? Or do you think he told her to phone and say, you're going to phone and tell the person?
I think he told her.
Yeah, that's definitely a honey trap.
They wanted to prove that Winslow was doing what he's doing.
Even runs weird.
Yeah, he's weird. This whole thing is not cast well, but he's very weird casting.
He's there.
I think she's sleeping.
Now's the time for Winslow. Lady passed out in a car. This is where Winslow shines. That's it, Winslow. Leave your fingerprints all over the place. Good idea.
Is that a needle he picked up there?
Whoa, he took a bullet to the brain.
No, he picked up the
And
car.
the car exploded.
And they blow it up. If you're going to blow it up, you don't have to shoot him. No, I think he picked up the car keys.
He could have survived the explosion there. It's best to shoot him first.
Yeah. These crooks aren't working hard. They're working smart.
That's right.
That actually was probably the coolest scene in the movie so far.
Yeah.
Like John Wick.
It's funny, you can always tell, like in a cheap movie, the car they're going to blow up because the camera's like a mile away.
Yeah.
Because it's the oldest piece of shit car they can find. And the falls are back, everybody. The most dynamic part of the movie. Fun double-decker buses.
Deluxe sightseeing tour.
What would you do in a sightseeing tour in Niagara Falls? The falls are what you see, right? Like, what else are you going to look at?
Just stop the bus near the falls for an hour.
Hello, officer.
U.S. citizens? Purpose of your visit?
Visual tours. Our business is your pleasure.
Could I see some ID, please?
Well, lay down a little thick there, buddy.
Oh, you think this dude's running the same drug scam?
I think so, yeah.
Home after dinner.
Okay. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much.
Let's go get some ice cream, honey.
No,
the border guard's in on it too.
Yeah. Oh. No, I think he found it just suspicious. Like, this guy, that's weird. This guy's weird.
Yeah,
I don't like
think
him.
that's what it was too.
Then why would he let him through?
Because
I on the Canadian side.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
You can take either Falls Avenue or River Road. What do you want to take?
Looks very wet.
It is. They're very, like, once you get that close, they missed up pretty big.
That's a missed opportunity.
Haha.
A missed opportunity. Okay, yeah, that works. It's an opportunity for missed.
You think that bird was an extra or just it flew through the shot?
I think that was an extra. I think they hired that bird.
They spent the extra money to get that
earlier
bird.
when they were having lunch at that restaurant. I noticed a seagull earlier too.
Time to go.
Yeah, I'll be finished here in a minute, huh?
I'd better be off.
Hey. I thought we was going together.
Look, I can't wait. It's too risky now.
Is this guy Irish or something?
I think
It's too
he's supposed
risky
to
now.
be. Yeah.
I'll see you in Switzerland.
I swear he's Bill Pullman's stunt double.
If you're as smart as I think you are.
A Lone Star.
Any sign of Winslow?
Forensics just ID'd the two bodies. What the hell was he doing out there?
Or maybe if we knew who Martha Kowalski was.
We're running a trace on her now.
What about the car?
Stolen the same day. Listen.
Look at that.
We're
No
bad cops.
emotional reaction to Winslow's death.
Doesn't even
Well,
care.
he was a bit of a pain.
But who's going to answer the phones now? Damn it.
I missed several messages. Boy, I miss him. I'm sad he's gone. I miss him and his wacky hijinks. The Niagara Strip, everybody.
Look at the bright lights.
Thunderball of action.
Hackett, I got a call for you.
Who is it?
They wouldn't say, so they'll only speak to you.
Okay, patch a call in.
Mr. Hackett?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I just heard the radio report about Martha Kowalski.
Did you know her?
Yes, and so did you. Martha Kowalski called herself Mona Kehoe.
Gary Millard's friend.
Exactly.
Can they patch a call through to the cops' radio?
I don't know if that's possible or not, actually. Probably. Well, probably now. I don't know about back when this was made.
Okay, I'll check his house.
Oh, see, I'm not only a model, I'm also an actress. I fooled him.
Yeah, they're not very busy prostitutes. They're always sitting around in the office just lounging.
Well, they got a lounge too.
Yeah, it's like serial killing, Jordan. It's like a lot of it is cleanup. You know, it's not all just the fucking and sucking there. You got the cleanup afterwards too, right?
I delivered when I was delivering furniture. I delivered a fridge for the break room of a Rub and Tug.
Hey,
just for the weekend.
Yeah.
I've had a few rub.
Yeah, we went in there and they said, "Oh, come to the back entrance." We went to the back entrance, up the back stairs, and I'm well, where's the first fridge? Is going in the break room over here? And I turned to the guy. I'm like, "Is this a?" And he goes, "Yeah, that's what you think this is exactly what this place is." And I'm like, "I guess they need a break room too." So yeah,
you never think of having a break room.
No, they did. It was a normal looking break room. It had a coffee machine, had a fridge, had
Jackson, I'm going to need you to whack off 15 cocks before lunch. We've got a rush order.
They got to ice their hands, in between clients.
Oh, the boss has really been working me. Both hands today.
Boy, I need a good thing we have this fridge. I can put my lunch in it.
That's one of the jobs where you don't want to get the hand sanitizer and the lube mixed up.
No. No, actually, use the hand sanitizer. I'm pretty filthy down there.
Yeah, the last thing you'd want to do is sanitize the cocks, right? Like, that's the last thing you'd want to do.
Hold on, let me pull out my tiny gun.
Oh, he pulled into that shot perfect.
Cinema.
Now, do you think the main guy got the prostitute to phone and give the tip so he could go to the ranch and catch this guy because he wants to get rid of him?
Or...
Yes.
Oh.
Well. Larrabee. It's a mystery.
He's going to go to run away, but what he's not going to expect is Winslow all burned up and waiting for him with a gun.
Yeah. He's going to come out of the pool.
Where's your boss? Go to hell, I'm in charge here. You're not smart enough.
They're having fun frolicking in the pool.
Yeah.
Can you really say you drown a guy in self-defense? Is that something that would work?
That's all I know. What did Winslow have to do with it? Was he dirty? Winslow thought he was some kind of death.
I'm not sure what's happening anymore. I don't know. I've completely lost it.
It was meant for you.
I've lost the thread of plot in this movie.
Yeah.
This is also
They
the
didn't
worst.
do a lot to guide us.
It's the worst way to try to interrogate a guy too while you're drowning.
Ready to go back in the house here.
Yeah, a lot of his answers are going to be like, God, give me oxygen, please.
See if you can find me someplace you might arrange for a drug deal.
Yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Did he?
He bound and gagged him.
But like under the water? How did he do that?
Well, he punched him, so he was unconscious.
Yeah, and he's like floating face down in the water, and then he just
Well, he
lifted
pulled
him
him
up
out.
dead weight and put him on the outside of the water?
I guess.
Must have, yeah. And what do you use for a gag? His underwear?
Probably.
Nice day for a ride. Or a trip.
That's what I use when I need to gag people.
I know it hasn't been long since the funeral.
But do you want to have
Bow,
sex?
chicka, bow, wow.
I'm rich, Becky.
The way this is filmed and its production values, this could also turn into a porn. And this could turn into an episode of The Littlest Hobo or a pornographic movie. Just as easily. Either way, I would not be surprised.
I want to return to this guy's pickup line for just one quick second here.
I'm rich, baby.
I know it hasn't been long since the funeral. But I think we should talk.
About what?
I'm rich, Becky. I can give you anything you've ever wanted.
Thanks, I don't want anything.
Nick couldn't give you anything. He couldn't even get his life together.
He couldn't even not be murdered.
More time.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had him shot.
That he was shot by people that were not connected to me.
He was a courier running drugs across the border.
How do you know that?
I hired him.
It's not important. Let's talk about us.
There's nothing to say.
I love you, Becky.
And I mentioned I'm rich.
Did I lead with that? I should have led with that.
Gary, no. No. I don't love you. I never did.
Yeah, Gary.
Sorry.
We're being such a Gary about it.
They're all crouched to the one side of the limo, too. Like, there's more room in there.
Yeah, he's in the middle seat.
Yes.
We pan over and there's a guy sitting there. You gotta see, like, really awkward. Like, this is really, should I get out? Why do limousines have that little boomerang thing at the back of the trunk ornament?
That's a good question.
What is that thing?
Just to look cool, I guess.
Might have a possibility. Go ahead.
A warehouse outside.
If you go fast enough, will the limousine like would curve around?
Oh, probably, or take
Got
off.
things on the back.
Like the rundown part of Niagara here.
There was they and Crocodile Dundee, the movie Crocodile Dundee. They had a joke where the guy took that off the back and threw it like a boomerang. That guy was the guy who played Carl Winslow in
really
Family Matters. Yeah.
I totally forgot about that part.
Yeah. He takes the thing off the back and throws it and hits a guy to help Crocodile Dundee out. He's
Because I'm boomerangs from Australia. Isn't it weird there was a time when pop culture was like fascinated with Australia?
Yeah. Because of that movie.
That movie, and then they had Yahoo Serious from Australia.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, he's a very bad comedy guy. And they had Foster's Lager.
Yeah, that big wrestler guy who like advertised hold the keg up his head.
Yeah, that guy. The Bushwhackers.
The Bushwhackers.
Mm-hmm.
Do.
This guy's
Nice
so
little
confident he's
synthetic
going to
drums
use this
there.
gun. He's got it drawn already.
Yeah, he knows. He knows what's up.
I'm not even going to see what's happening in here. I'm going to start blasting.
Just open fire. Just shoot into an empty warehouse, just in case.
This scene here is what you call a palate cleanser.
Whoa.
I'm on fire tonight, baby.
Bam! He keep on coming.
Pun most definitely intended. If someone were to replace all of these with another bunch of these, it'd be a palette swap.
Not cool, Dan. Not cool.
Well, that's what they call it when you change the characters' colors in video games. Palette swap.
Do. You took Jordan's nuanced, thought out fun and just
you butchered
You're right.
it.
I
Just
did
wrecked it,
butcher it.
Dan.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I am a precision tool. You're a blunt instrument.
like Dan,
I
like
wasn't
Jordan
thinking.
put down some caviar and some filet mignon, and you just swept it aside. and threw an uncooked hamburger patty on the table.
You're totally right. I wasn't thinking. I don't know what I was doing. I picked up a weapon I had not been properly instructed on how to use.
Oh, the tension. So nobody followed.
Are they on the
this,
same
this
team
guy.
Yeah, why
No,
wouldn't we
this is
just
the-
turn and shoot him?
Just blast him!
And nobody we saw the officer phone after that van passed, but I thought he had something to do with we got to follow that van. No, nobody
Right.
followed the van. It's just an unrelated scene of him on the phone.
You think the fat chauffeur will be an unsung hero?
Maybe.
No, I think he's just paid to keep the woman in the car. A long career of playing fat chauffeurs, that guy.
Well, you could surrender and let me arrest you all.
Bravo. Grace under pressure.
Should have blew you
Do they make it there? They have like test tubes and stuff.
Stop making waves, could you?
no more than you can make an honest living.
Take care of him.
Why didn't you shoot him if you're going to take care of him anyway?
Just kill him then.
I think he meant like pamper him, take him out to dinner, tend to his wounds.
Listen to him. Just really listen is all he needs.
Listen, just really listen, make him feel seen and heard, you know? Maybe marry him, take care of him. Really be there for him, you know?
It's a lot easier to hold a pistol to somebody's head than an M16.
Yeah, that's not a short range. It's not a short range weapon.
Amazing.
What did he do to him? What happened there?
Well, he picked up one of the chemicals.
Okay.
That they make the drugs with on that one table in this room.
I see.
You wanted to give him a moment of bliss before he knocked him out.
I think it was acid or something, presumably. I don't know what's involved in making whatever drug they're making.
Uh-oh, he's aiming.
He's gonna blow away the chauffeur, isn't he?
No, too risky.
Oh, he's gonna. This guy's so scared he's gonna drive right off the falls.
And here's the chauffeur just awkwardly standing there, like, oh, well, I don't know what to do. He drove the car away.
Where do I go?
And she'll survive because she's gonna hop into a barrel instead of going over in the car.
They set up earlier. We didn't hear it. They set up earlier that he also deals in barrels and always carries sample barrels in the back of his car in case anyone wants to see one.
Donkey Kong would have an easy time going over the falls.
I can't explain now, but if you still want to be with me, just let me know.
And he's taking a page from Jay Leno's book here. He's rich, but he's gonna walk down a hill.
A very steep hill. Lucky he didn't fall down.
Jay Leno famously walked down a hill?
He just supposedly fell down a hill and like destroyed his entire face.
Oh, did he? Like recently?
Like this whole half of his face is just black and blue.
That's a lot of face.
A lot of face.
It's top heavy. He would
Head to
toppled
chin,
over top
yeah.
first. I mainly landed on that.
Yeah, you'd think he would have taken it on the chin, but he took it right on the face there.
There's a lot of chin to take it on, but no.
He's an old man. He shouldn't be walking down hills. His age.
Yeah, he's worth like $500 million. Why doesn't he just have the food brought to him wherever he is?
Maybe if you could go to the restaurant, like get a taxi.
Right. Right.
Doesn't he have like 100 cars or something? Like he collects like old roadsters and stuff.
Yeah.
Him and Jerry Seinfeld like have like shit tons of like fancy cars.
One exploded and like burned him up.
Oh really?
Yep.
That guy just can't catch a break.
Oh, he can actually. He broke his wrist when he fell.
Yeah, he got a pretty hard break there, actually.
Almost over, guys.
Yep.
Big climax.
Really smart to not use the falls in the climax of your Niagara-based movie.
Yeah, your Niagara Strip.
Niagara Hills.
We want to really showcase all the other parts of Niagara. Everyone's seen the falls. We won't have the falls in this picture at all. We'll just be every other part of Niagara.
Every other piece.
Some hoodoo-like structures. All the stuff that you don't think about when you think about Niagara.
They must have made this based on like the popularity of Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, I'm really seeing a lot of the correlations. I think they just wanted like a police procedural type of thing. They wanted like a gritty crime drama, but they just, could not achieve it.
Put it down, Cal. You okay? Of course he is. What kind of a guy do you think I am?
Well, I mean,
Let her go, Gary.
he's gonna shoot you now that you put the gun down.
There, buddy.
He said, what kind of guy do you think I am? I mean, you are holding the lady at gunpoint, to be fair.
I remember you used to sell beer to...
There's no way out of this. You don't have to kill them both. There's no way out of this for you
That's
unless
right.
you destroy all the
Have
witnesses.
to kill them both.
Survival of the fittest. Remember what the coach drilled into us?
Your memory's selective.
Yeah, it was his penis.
Not a prophet.
You know you've got nowhere to run, Gary.
Nowhere to run. On the contrary, there are several places we can run to. Very nice places, where we will live happily ever after.
She doesn't look very happy to me.
Give her time and money.
I'm not going anywhere, Gary, not with you!
It's either that or lovers.
Everybody laughs, but this is exactly how my relationship with my wife started, so.
This was perhaps the least believable confrontation in any police movie.
And I've seen Death Wish. I've seen.
I like how there's suspense of, oh, he might still be alive, guys.
Does he spring
He's
up like the
one,
Undertaker?
Like the end of Die Hard.
Drop it, Gary. It's over.
Oh, he is still alive.
Hey! Game over!
Oh, my tummy.
Oh.
I can still win this. Look how cozy he looks.
All right, let your guard down now.
There you go.
You know, you could re-edit this with the existing footage to make it look way better. Like, they don't need to show his face and that ridiculous close-up there.
Didn't even...
Yeah, there's a lot of editing this movie needs.
So Larrabee killed Nick on his own.
Yeah, but he was working for Gary.
How did Mona die?
I hope Winslow's okay.
Told Tony about the drug shipment so she could get...
I like, too, that they have to, like, no, yeah, we know it's confusing, so we have to have her ask me questions to like, talk about what happened.
Yeah, but even
because
in high school, he always got what he...
the movie did not make it clear.
Yeah, exactly.
How'd this person die? But why did this person do that? Actually, we're not sure about that.
I'm trying to work it out, like you said.
Well, good luck.
Hey, she's
look,
all
she's
in
not
white
punked.
now. Yep.
Yeah. She doesn't have punky hair anymore, so that means she's wholesome.
Yeah.
She found her dad.
No, that's a new boyfriend.
Oh.
A new sugar daddy. She's not that wholesome.
So will you?
Well, it won't be easy, but we'll manage.
It looks like I got a plane to catch.
Be nice to see you again sometime.
I'll be back.
In another 12 years.
Why?
Off to
Sooner.
Beverly Hills.
Kind of feels like home.
Maybe it is.
Are they're trying to set up like a this was a made-for-TV movie, I think, and they were trying to set up like a
As
drama.
a pilot, probably, yeah.
Yeah, like come on back and, you know, solving crime in Niagara.
Niagara, I guess?
Big-time detective gets a job in a small town Niagara solving crimes. That guy wasn't parked properly.
Oh, this
Is that
must be the end.
Movie?
Yeah, the camera's pulling away. It's trying to escape.
It's trying to leave.
It's like, are we done here? I'm just gonna slowly back away.
Tried several times, and there was a guy with a gun, like, get back there.
Okay, well.
There you go, everybody.
Niagara Strip. That is what that was.
Whew.
I think we're all better for having watched that.
Well, you know what? It's I can only think this is their attempt to make like a gritty crime drama. That's what I think they were going for here.
Listen,
Instead, they
everybody
made a
thinks...
shitty crime drama.
Where they got the funding, I don't know, but
usually it's our tax dollars hard at work when it's a Canadian production.
Wow. Whew. Or it's a tax
certainly-
credit from some American company coming in to make a movie.
That
I
might be
certainly
too.
hope they got a tax credit. They deserve it.
Yeah. Then they saw the movie. The Canadian government saw the movie. Like, okay, you owe us lots of taxes.
They're like, God damn it, not again. Does every one of them have to be bad?
That Ontario Rent-A-Car stepping up.
City of Hamilton.
There you go.
Hamilton Rock Yacht Club.
Yeah. Copyright Mick Mullix and XXXVII.
What a weird name.
Yeah.
McDonald's own property, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay.
Well, there you go. That was Niagara Strip, everybody.
Can't forget that, ever.
Comment down below to say what you would have done if you were Winslow.
Yeah.
Would you have come clean? Do you think so? So was Winslow dirty or just incompetent?
He was dirty, but the fire purified him.
The fire purified him, exactly.
I think he was dirty.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Niagara Strip, okay, great. But what if this was actually set at the Hoover Dam, huh? What about that? That'd be
Hoover Dam.
Hoover Dam Strip.
I don't think there's any town near the Hoover Dam.
No, there's not. There's not. You're really focusing on the dam.
All right. Well, if you got value out of this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And we will see you next time.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
Kill those cameras. Good night.